Hi, welcome to Jenny's Crayon Collection, where I help you find the coolest art supplies for any project you're doing. I'm really excited to share with you today window markers versus Crystal Effects markers. I'm going to be making some stained glass creations with these two markers and see which one I like the best. Are you excited? I am. All right, before we begin, make sure that you hit that subscribe button below because I like to provide all sorts of tips and tricks and the coolest art supplies so you can find whatever you need for the art project. And if you can't find it on this channel or on my website, www.jennyscrayoncollection.com, hit me in the comments or send me an email and I'll help you find the right supplies. We're gonna look at these two today and I'll leave the links below for both of them so you can make this on your own. And I really like to provide ideas for parents, especially during this time right now, so that way you can do art projects with your kids and they can have lots of fun. So let's get going. I'll give you some useful tips so that way when you're doing this with your family, it'll go really well. So the first step to doing this project is to put your tape up. So I'm gonna start with my tape. I'm gonna press it down nicely. And then I am going to make a square. So you just have to make sure that these are perfect, not these right here. And it doesn't have to be super perfect, but as perfect as you want it. Or your kids want it. Okay. Then make one here. So we've got our little vertice right there. And go a little bit longer. Okay. Then we start up here. Right. There we go. So now after this step, you just kind of make some triangles and some squares in between, because this is what you'll be coloring in. No rhyme or reason, just put the tape where you think it should go. So I'm gonna put one right here. You just wanna make sure that your ends end on like right here on these little edges. Right, so now I'm gonna do this half right here with the Crystal Effects, and then this half with the other markers. All right, so let's get started. So these ones are really cool. What happens is you put them down, they crystallize. So I'm gonna use blue, green, and purple, maybe yellow. All right. Then start coloring. So you can't really see it right now, but you'll be able to see it in a minute. And the colder it is, the better they work. So you can kind of start to see it down here where it's crystallizing. See that whole thing is starting to crystallize right there? Okay. to see it, but you just kind of color it in. And all of a sudden it turns. You can go back and fill in your little spots that you missed. My yellow is starting to turn up there. It's so cool how it happens. In this light, it's really hard to tell the difference between the blue and the yellow. So just color these triangles in. You can use the side of the marker to get a little bit more coverage. Okay. I missed a little bit right here. Let's do some more blue. That looks good. Okay. All right. So let's see. We saw this one and this one. We could do. Make sure that gets pushed down. Starting to freeze. Yeah, there we go. White and yellow are kaput. I need a new box. There we go. That should work. Starting to crystallize. Go back and get my blue. Really cool looking. I think I might know the winner. All right, so now I have this marker, these markers. Okay, comes in a really cool case. There's even little clings that came with, like little stencils too. That's really cool. So I'm gonna use the same colors I used on the other side. So purple, like a blue, pink, and green. Maybe not that pink. We'll just try these three. Maybe throw a pink in. Okay. So you guys, let me know in the comments below which one that you liked the best. So these are a little bit different. No crystal effects here. And you know, I really can't see them as well. They look cool. You can't see them. That one's a little bit darker, kind of. A little lighter, maybe. Okay, and they don't crystallize like the other ones. I think I'm seeing the winner here. Okay, we're gonna try 4 of these, and if these don't work. Yeah, I can't see it. I mean, maybe if the sun wasn't coming right on it, but the sun's coming right into here, and I can totally see that. So the winner, without a doubt, are these Crystal Effect markers. If you want this cool stained glass looking thing, it looks like glass. So, and then I know you guys parents are all gonna want to know this. How do you take this off? Like, just use Windex. Use Windex spray. Don't try water. Use Windex. Okay. So let's finish these out with the cool markers. Now that we know the winner, so then I can show you what you do to take this off. Look at that. Now we're talking. And if you have some old markers, make sure you get some new ones. Some of the colors might work, but like mine, some of them might not. Probably keep the box just because I'm a collector, but if my kids wanted to use it, I'd get them brand new ones. All right, fill in my holes. So cool. I love these markers. So awesome. My daughter is super into Elsa right now. She's like 1. She sings Let It Go, tries to do her ice powers. She started liking it because of Into the Unknown and the new movie and all that. And she's like, Elsa, who is this Elsa? I'm sure she would love these markers, even though she'd probably try to eat them. Okay. So I'm gonna leave these ones alone, just so when I do when I finish the video, you guys can see it. I'm gonna put in our blue. So cool how it freezes. Can you guys see that? That is like super, super neat. Okay. So I can already see it went under. I'm not very good at putting this tape up. Make sure you press the tape down. That's the trick. Okay. All right. Here's the regular window markers. Here's the Crystal Effects. Those are so cool. All right, so the last step here is just to take the tape off. Look at how cool that is. The two with the window markers, they just do not work for stained glass. There are window crayons. I can tell you those would do very well too. And I can leave those below. I love those. They're really, really, really messy, but they're really cool. And this is a little window, but you could do like it really big. Or use thinner tape to give it. There we go. There is our stained glass window that actually looks like stained glass. So we found if you just try to get this off with just water, you'll make a stained glass total window. You have to use Windex to get this off. So to get this off, you're gonna spray like this, okay? To get this all the way off, you're gonna have to do this probably 2 or 3 times because you'll see little things, and you're gonna need to get new paper towels every time to go over little spots, because if it has any residue from the old spot, then it will crystallize again. They're really fun, but
messy.
Yeah, just a little bit hard to take off.
Yeah.
This is the regular marker, so it does show up. It's just compared to the crystal effects are just so much more sparkly and bright than the regular window markers, and I'm sure like if it was dark, you'd probably be able to see that a lot easier. So again, I tried going over with a darker color. If you're from an angle, you can see it a little better, but not that well. So we see the winner here of the challenge of the window markers versus crystal effects are the crystal effects. They look so cool. They look like little stained glass windows right there. And so let me know in the comments below, would you do like a stained glass thing, or would you do freestyle like my kids did over here? And then make sure that you hit the subscribe button below, because I have so many other tips and tricks for parents, for teachers, for people that like to color. I'll go through all the supplies, and I hope you find the coolest art supplies for your project. Hope you guys have a great day.